Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back to Star Wars Talk 101.
This is our first review for the Bad Batch. It's going to be episode 1 and 2. What's the first time we did it? It's one wrapped up review of episode 1 and 2. Episode 1 was super long.
It was, an hour.
It was twice the length of episode 1, I think.
I think it was to introduce people to the Bad Batch again.
Well,
for those who didn't see Clone Wars, which if you're watching Bad Batch, why are you watching? Why didn't you watch Clone Wars? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of the equivalent of getting like 2 episodes early. Like, you know, here's what's going on and things. So I quite enjoyed it. Let's start off with so we got the Clone Wars opening with Yularen giving a little voiceover over top. That was good. Oh, we got the Clone Wars logo at the beginning where it was red.
Yeah, and then it
red where it left off, and then burned into the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
So that was very cool. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And then it turned, it for the first couple of minutes or so, I guess felt very Clone Warsy until you get that Order 66.
Yeah.
Gone and done screwed everything up.
Speaking of that, we meet Caleb Doom, a.k.a. Kanan Jarrus, as like a 12-year-old.
That was probably the only thing I didn't like about the episode. Not the fact that we met him, but the fact that they used the same voiceover actor, and it was like a 40-year-old man in a child's body, and I was like, this is weird.
No, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was it the same voice actor?
Yes.
Didn't really.
His voice is very low, Chris. I implore you to rewatch it. It's been like creepy.
2 days since I watched it, so I watched it yesterday.
Because I was talking to Shay about it up at work too, and he was like, "Yeah, that was weird." He has a very, very deep, like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And it's like, "Oh my God, you are 8."
But
other than that,
a difference than the one in the comic from her. That's the right point. Yeah,
good job
right there. Because I read that comic, not that one specifically, but comic in general. It's a different origin story for Kanan Jarrus there.
It is, but it isn't. But it is.
It hits the same beats, but it's not the same.
I do think it lines up with Rebels, though, right? It doesn't make any contradictions.
It does not make any contradictions from Rebels, no.
Yeah.
Because Rebels barely talks about it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. The little bit that was in Rebels, I think, stays true through this. So, comic is uncanon. As is everything in Star Wars, it feels like. But,
if it's on screen, it's canon. That's the rules.
Unless it's not.
Star Wars Christmas special, canon. Ewoks, canon.
So, I really enjoyed the dichotomy of having one of the Bad Batch still have the inhibitor chips.
Yeah.
So it really puts this interesting split. And moving into, I'm jumping a little bit forward, moving to episode 2, obviously we didn't get any Crosshair. But moving forward, like there's this impending threat of when is Crosshair coming back.
I feel like Crosshair is one of the more deadly ones, Being able to...
they're all... I guess other than Tech, his specialty isn't really fighting.
He's pretty good at fighting. He's an ARC
he's
trooper,
not enhanced, I guess. I guess he does have the ARC trooper stuff. I forgot.
Well, no, that's non-canon stuff, too. Speaking of canon.
Well, then you lied to me. Anyway.
Yeah. No, he's an ARC trooper. He's trained as an ARC trooper. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the buffs aren't canon anymore?
Yeah, the buffs aren't canon. Before they were, like, raised with buffs. Now they're just... It's like a rank.
I didn't know that. It's hard to keep up with what is and isn't canon.
Yeah.
But, anyway, do you want to talk about Omega? Omega?
She's a clone, but she's a girl.
And she wears a little head pendant, unless she isn't, and then she's not.
She took it off.
It's a representation of moving on from the past.
It might have some significant meaning to it. It might not.
I don't think it does. It's just what the Kaminoans wear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. No, it's literally just like, moving on with your life and onto the next. I think that's all.
Let's do some little speculation, some light speculation.
Yes, I have a theory.
You think she's force sensitive?
Yeah, I think because building up, and I know it's funny because everyone's like, not everyone, but all the haters are like, oh yeah, let's get away from the the sequels and focus on what's good, and Dave Filoni, he knows what's good. And then, like, Dave Filoni literally has just been, like, building up to the sequels. He's been doing the clone stuff in Mandalorian, little hints, of making Palpatine a new body. And then I think this is part of it, too. I think Omega was part of them trying to make a Force-sensitive clone. And I think she might be Force-sensitive. It's hard to say. Because she had that weird moment with Crosshair. She's like, you're going to do stupid things, but it's okay, because you're not stupid. You're just a little dumb. And whatever she said, something along those lines. She said, it's not your fault or whatever. It's just going to be, you can't help it or something like that. But, I mean, at that point, she didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But it's like she just had a intuition of a feeling.
Also, she knew...
Which is very Force-like.
She also knew she needed to get off of Kamino.
That's true, yeah. She knew things were getting dangerous. She had a disturbance, you could say. But I think she's going to be quite the interesting character. What I'm not so sure about is if... do you think she has the advanced aging?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Impossible to say.
Not impossible. We can take wild accusations, which is what we're best at.
She has the opposite of advanced aging.
No, she's gonna just turn into an infant.
Benjamin
into a puddle. Yeah, she's not too far. Yeah, she's been alive for 73 years. She's almost dead.
She's really smart.
No, but yeah, she seems clever. A little
curious,
naive, I guess. Obviously, she doesn't really know much of the outside world, but
she's like
she will learn.
The most sheltered person in the galaxy.
What do you think? She's got to have something though, because each of the Bad Batch has their thing. You know what I mean?
Her thing is she can use the Force.
Yeah, that's what I think it's going to be.
That's what I think it's going to be. Yeah.
I mean, it could be something else, obviously, but I do think
blonde.
That's what it's. That's her thing. She's a girl. That's her thing. But
she's actually 23. She's just that small. She can fit into like air vents.
Let's go ahead and wrap up with the first episode. I know a lot happened in the first episode, but I mean, so we met Omega. They, did the Order 66, and I'm pretty sure they used like the original audio for Palpatine from episode 3, which was pretty cool. When he's like, "We will be the first Galactic Senate." That isn't not what he sounds like, but I don't even know.
Galactic Empire.
Galactic Empire. Galactic Senate is what I said. We will be the first galactic democracy. Everyone, have a change of heart. And then they have to fight some clones, and they're kind of confused. And Crosshair's repeating the "We got to be good soldiers.
Good soldiers.
Good soldiers follow the order." That's what it is. Yeah. Which is sad. It hurts me to hear it again. I'm like, oh no. Saddest episode ever. But or a couple episodes, I guess. But we should go back and rewatch Clone Wars. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so do you think? Troubles. I mean, how long do you think it's gonna be till we? Well, do you think we're gonna get Crosshair back? And if you do, how long do you think it's gonna be? I don't even know how many episodes are in this season.
I feel like we're going to get Crosshair back, and in good old-fashioned, he's going to die immediately.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be my follow-up question. Do you think anybody's going to die?
Now that they've established in the second episode here that Omega is going to stay with the Bad Batch.
Oh, I assume so.
At the very least, Hunter is going to live, because Star Wars appreciates their space dads.
That's true.
That's the new business model.
They're all her space dads.
Yeah, but she's bonding with Hunter specifically.
That's true. So, I know there's probably a lot more we could talk about in episode 1, but let's go ahead and move to episode 2. What did you think about the reintroduction of, I forgot his name.
Me as well.
He's a clone from Clone Wars.
I think it was the first or second season.
Yeah, it was early, yeah.
Yeah, it was early. They met him.
What happened with him again? Didn't he get left behind?
No, he was met. Okay, so Rex and some other clones were riding on speeder bikes. Mm-hmm. Rex gets shot, and he comes out of nowhere and saves Rex. And he's like, "Look, I know I'm a deserter, but I can't let you die, and you better not tell on me, please. I have kids."
Well, yeah, but what originally happened to him? Why did he desert? Did he get left behind, or did he?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
We didn't rewatch Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But regardless, so I'm happy. I was kind of on edge there.
Yeah.
Because there's this like looming threat that his family was going to get in trouble. I'm like, don't do that to him.
If anyone deserves a quiet peace, it's him.
So there's a lot of like already like set up for a lot of characters to potentially come back. We glanced over Saul Guerrero was in the first episode.
Yeah, forgot about that entirely. Which was the final mark for Bad Batch to be like, all right, you're traitors. Into prison, we're going to execute you.
Oh, when they didn't take out Saul, yeah. And they weren't even like, there was like 7 soldiers. And like most of them were just people. But, yeah, so Saul, do you think he's coming back? He may or may not. It doesn't have to.
I feel it would be nice if they had him back. But at the same time, knowing what Saul turns into...
It could have just been y'all know Saul, here's Saul, moment. But also, I mean, it was we know
it was interesting
what he goes from and becomes, but this was a good little midway point to kind of see that transition a bit more.
Because we do get a little bit of Saul in Rebels, too.
Yeah. And he's a little closer to the Rogue One Saul, but not quite.
Because it's interesting, because we meet Saul at first, he's
just a lovable guy.
Fighting the good fight. This is a good midpoint of, alright, things are starting to get serious. Empire's bad. I know that. And some things happen, and he gets more and more serious, and gets a little more...
Which makes for a really interesting character. I do really like Saul, because it shows you how you can get jaded in...
You can fight the good fight, but and do it in bad ways. That's a good way to...
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even go as far as saying that. It's just that... And especially, like, for him, who's been fighting for so long.
Yeah.
And it's, you get to a point where it's like, what we were trying to do wasn't working. The good way wasn't working,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't
kind of like the Punisher mentality right there.
Kind of, yeah. But, anyway, so potential Saul return. Definite Crosshair return.
We're just never going to see him again. He's getting his own series, Crosshair.
He's some wacky hijinks. Potential Tarkin return, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think... Wait, are there any other big clones alive?
I doubt we'll see...
Because Jesse was like the last one to die that we saw, right?
Yeah. I doubt we'll see the big 3, which are Wolf, Rex, and Gregor.
Rex was mentioned,
They mentioned Rex, that's right.
That'd be kind of cool.
It would.
And it'd save them a lot of money on voice actors.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Gregor more. We only had like...
That's true. We have
episodes.
very, very little of him.
Yeah. We saw him in Rebels, and we saw him in a little bit of Clone Wars. Like maybe 1-2 episodes?
Well, there's the first... when he gets...
Yeah.
And then
there's a few episodes of Rebels.
Yeah, he doesn't come back in Clone Wars.
He does not come back in Clone Wars.
I was thinking he did like for one episode, but no, he doesn't. Yeah. That's right, I said doesn't.
I would love to see more Gregor.
Yeah. But they're all...
Being a clone commando, it's possible that also his inhibitor chip didn't work.
I was going to say they're all together, but they're not necessarily all together yet.
No.
Because it probably was just Rex that came by. Because this is like immediately after Order 66. So this is right after, the end of Clone Wars. And
they
Rex
crashed that
helped out
Starship.
Ahsoka and everything, and he's on the run. It's interesting how many people knew, I don't know his name, the deserter clone was there.
Yeah.
Like, you're not hiding very well, my friend.
No. Well, only the people that you trust know. Only the good guys.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm trying to think if there's any clones that are like pretty pertinent that are still alive. I guess we'll find out. If you have a theory, let us know. Which, by the way, we're doing a giveaway. Lots of cool comics you could give away, or you could give to us. No, lots of cool comics that we're giving away.
You can give them away once you win them. They're yours after that.
All you have to do, leave a comment. Tons of cool books, including a John Romita signature. But moving on to episode 2.
We were talking a little bit about episode 2, and then I derailed again.
Going back to episode 2.
Are you going back?
I mean, not a ton happened. Just
it was
Deserter Man.
30 minutes opposed to an hour.
Yeah, it was half as long, or a little less than half as long.
Yeah.
Which is a little disappointing. I like the longer. Like the first episode was so cool. It was so
Do you know how many
long.
episodes we're getting?
I don't. I literally already said that, but. It's either 8 or 14, I think, is my 2 guesses.
I hope it's 14.
It could be neither of those numbers, but those are the 2 that come to mind.
52? Are we getting 52?
Oh, God, I miss those days. But, I mean, not 52, but, like, when we get, like, 24 episodes a season or something.
That's how you derailed again. Okay.
The good times. But, yeah, I mean, I guess we're good to wrap. Oh, did anybody else that... We're talking about recurring, or potential... recurring characters.
Yeah.
We could get Ahsoka.
Possible, doubt it.
It's possible. She's hot right now, Everybody likes Ahsoka right now.
Yeah. Okay, again, going back to the first episode, we saw Shakti die again. We didn't see her die, but we saw her lightsaber fall.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just a reoccurring thing in Star Wars.
Yeah, Shakti just... Ooh. Is that her 8th death?
Let's see. She died twice in episode 3, technically, in deleted scenes.
Yeah.
She died once in Force Unleashed.
Uh-huh.
What else? She died twice in Clone Wars and Visions?
And I think twice in Lego Star Wars.
I forgot about the Lego Star Wars.
We weren't counting right there,
no.
So add all that up, and plus 1.
I feel like there's one more.
Probably. Probably countless times in other, like, fan-made things as well.
Yeah. Shakti just dies.
Did she die in the 2D Clone Wars?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Wait, maybe?
I think she did. Either that or I'm just assuming she did. She's kind of like Kenny. She just dies all the time.
No, that's right, because that was supposed to set up that she got captured by Grievous. But that scene was deleted in episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she gets stabbed.
Yeah.
But, I'm trying to think, is anybody else you can think of that might recur? Any other theories, speculations before we end it off?
What if Darth Vader shows up?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could get Vader, we could get Palpatine.
I doubt it. This seems like a little beneath
We could
him.
get Maul. Maul's lurking around.
He is currently doing that.
What if they had to kind of like work with Maul, like in a, oh, I don't like this, but we're both, enemy of my enemy type thing right now.
I don't know who you are, Dathomirian, man. But sure, you use the Force. I've known Jedi before.
No, they would know Maul.
Yeah. We haven't talked anything about the second episode. We keep getting distracted.
I mean,
so they met at the farm.
Yeah.
Hunter thinks that
Omega learned how to catch a ball.
Hunter thinks that Omega should stay with the family of the clone that we forget his name, and she decides to stay with Hunter.
I knew that was happening.
Cementing him as Space Dad.
Yes. And that's the episode.
That's the episode.
That's the episode. There's some hijinks. Wrecker breaks a giant magnet.
Echo is like half useless because like his little thing doesn't work half the time. His arm.
Yeah, but it's cool looking.
Yeah, probably stab someone with that.
Yeah, imagine poking him in the eye with that thing.
Oh yeah, and they're just straight up killed clones.
Yeah, they did start moving to killing clones now, which I was curious because I was like, I think they will because they don't share the same brotherly bond. Like I know it's harder for Rex, to kill clones, even though he's done it as well now. But for them, like they never really got along with the clones anyway.
Kill those clones. He more so let them die.
He definitely shot. Remember, as soon as he was getting his chip taken out, and
you don't remember that was like a womp.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Pretty sure it was.
I don't think it was.
He said.
Let us know in the comments who's right.
Instantly. He was going womp 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 the entire time.
I don't think he had time because I think he just woke up and just shot them.
100% they were.
We're gonna go rewatch that after this episode. After this little thing we're doing is done, which I think is right now, right?
Yeah, I think it's right now.
Let us know if you have any theories, if you have any desires for Bad Batch. Let us know whatever you're thinking about.
Oh yeah,
whatever's going on in life.
One little last theory before we end it out. I think by the end of it, most of the Bad Batch will be dead.
I disagree. I don't... It's hard to say because if you don't kill them, like, where are they going to be? Like, that's kind of like the problem with Rogue One. Not that, you know, but like in the writing, they were like, you know, if we don't kill these characters, where were they the whole time? We kind of have to kill them off. And it worked for that. I mean, it could work for this, I guess, as well. Alright, so our camera died because someone didn't charge the battery. Don't know who that was. But anyway, that was about it that we wanted to say. Anyway, so, yeah, goodbye.
Adios.
See you. What's today? Today's Friday. See you Sunday. I was right. Ha ha ha!